Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Dave TV. Dave TV. Dave TV. For the 14th of April, 2013. How y'all doing? Beautiful weather. Lots of beautiful weather. Got an interesting thing in the mail. I love it. I love it when people send me stuff anonymously. Anyhow, there's the address. If you want to send a donation, there's the address to send it to right there. You can freeze frame it right there. That's the correct address. 1981 B Villa Ridge Drive, Reston, VA 20191. You know, just pop us a check. Pop us a check in the mail. So anyhow, what did I get in the mail yesterday? Look at this. It's the Washington Post from Friday, August 14th, 1998. Somebody just sent this to me anonymously. Radio Free Oxon Hill. Article that was in the style section. Stephen Franco was on the air last. Just one tiny problem. Mark Fisher piece. Interesting article. A guy who basically he went shopping for a transmitter. Started up a station called WDIS. Last week, two men from the Federal Communications Commission paid a visit to Franco, who launched the station without a license or even so much as a phone call to the FCC. The men were very serious. They intended to silence WDIS. So we got a guy here who started a pirate radio station. Wow. And really a nice big article on Mr. Franco here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The big picture and everything. Yeah, he's got like a little, okay, he tethered his antenna to a modest brick tower atop the Eastover Shopping Center on Indian Head Highway in Prince George's County. WDIS 88.1 on the dial is one of many unlicensed radio stations across the country. And then, of course, they're talking about how 88.1 is also where WMUC is. But interesting stuff here. And anyhow, this came in the mail. So it says basically he's going to try to take this as far as he can. I don't know how this all resolved. I really don't. I do vaguely remember it back when I was, this was 1998. So I was running DCR TV then. So I probably did maybe make a report on this, but it'd be interesting to figure out how this. It'd be nice if this was Mr. Franco who did send this, because it is from a 207 area code according to the postmark. So that's probably somewhere in southern Prince George's County there, and so this could have been from him. But and I'd be curious to see how he fared after 1998 and where WDIS went, and does he do anything today? It'd be interesting if people send me stuff and I love it. But they should send me a note, sign it. If this is him, he's kind of a celebrity. He should put his signature on it and said, hey, tell me more. But fascinating stuff there from the wild and wacky world of DC radio history. It's funny these days because there's so many of these like little low-powery stations coming on the air legally. And, you're flipping down the dial, and I do that when I hit a red light. I'll be sitting at this long red light, and I'll just scan down the FM dial on the car radio, and you suddenly hear all these stations you never heard before. Like 102.9 here in Northern Virginia, which is that new relay of WTNT, and that 106.3, which is that new relay of WKDL in Manassas, KDV in Manassas. And, all of a sudden you'll say, what is that? Sometimes you're picking up some weird atmospheric thing from some station across, somewhere else. But a lot of times it's just a new station that just started on the air. So that's kind of interesting. That's what makes it so much fun to cover Washington area radio. Okay, so let's see. It's Sunday today. So Sunday is Nostalgia Day. So we already started out with our nostalgia there. So let's go ahead and do a little more nostalgia. Here, let's take a quick look at some of the recent incoming items we've gotten at the DCR TV archive. Okay, we have a huge, giant DCR TV archive. Cool photographs and stuff. So let's take a look at some of the recent incoming. Okay, this is a WRC WMAL Evening Star March of Dimes Fight Infant Paralysis Thingy-dingy. It looks like something you hang on something, you know. There's like a little hangy thing there. So I guess you can hang that on your doorknob or something. I don't know. Interesting, though. But this is way back. WRC and WMAL Evening Star. Wow, that goes way back. The Milt Grant Club, a button for the great... was he kind of like our... dance party dude. He was kind of the Dick Clark of Washington to some degree, I guess you could say. Had a lot of TV shows and radio shows back in the 50s, 60s era. We also featured this on DCR TV, but this is an incoming hoppity skippity there on WTTG. Someone sent me this on I guess it was the April Fool's Day. I'm a real live rabbit. Very cute. Very cute. We also featured this one on DCR TV Plus, the WWIN Top 40, 1400 AM. What's on there? The Fleetwoods, Ned Miller, Johnny Thunder, Dwayne Eddy, Steve Lawrence, The Exciters, Gene Pitney, Chubby Checker, Popcorn Willie, Pat Thomas, Bobby V, Dickie Lee, and Bobby V and Dickie Lee. We've got another memory of Buddy Deane. Just came in to the DCR TV memory vault. This is from 1957. Okay, I guess you could say he was Baltimore's version of Dick Clark. Kind of the afternoon show. Of course, the movie Hairspray was based on that. Then we got Wendy Rieger. That was a graphic. I remember Wendy Rieger from this was the year she started over at Channel 4. And what year was that? When has she been there? 25 years now. So this was somewhere like the 80s. Wow. And there she is today. And there we had this also up on DCR TV Plus recently. A little poster there from WHFS back when they were on 102.3, and they do reggae. This is WEAM Top 40 1390, a music chart from them. Featuring, this is from 67, featuring The Monkees, Daydream Believer at the top of the chart. The Who, Strawberry Alarm Clock, Beach Boys, Neil Diamond, The Cowsills. You know, I was at this very moment, I was listening to WFIL in Philadelphia. I remember all these songs, yeah. And I remember buying that Monkees album, Cold Gems Records. Traffic Copter 1300, WFBR. Another service by WFBR for Progressive Metropolitan Baltimore. Wow. Sad to see what's happened to that old 1300 signal now. No one's listening to it anymore as CBS Sports Radio. This was Jim Henson and his wife. She recently passed away. Jane, I believe her name was. Back in the 1950s, they both worked at WRC Channel 4. So that's cool. WCBM, official cult fan. Back when WCBM was running the late, great Baltimore Colts. There's a little button there for you. Is there music after WHFS? Apparently not. There is no music after WHFS. Sonoma, 1 year, the WRC is selected especially for you by WRC Radio, Christmas 1973. So there you go. WRC Wine. Of course, we just featured this on DCR TV Plus. There's a Neil Friedman, moderator from Maryland Rap there at Maryland Public Television. WWDC's Real Radio, Bob Raleigh welcomes the Beach Boys to Washington, 1964. And there he is. There's Bob Raleigh. Because he doesn't look quite like a Beach Boy. But there they are, 1260 a.m. And here's something from 1260 a.m., their official top 40 chart from 1964. Willie Mitchell Supremes, Roy Orbison, The Velvets, Honeycombs, Kinks. You really got me. You really, that's a good song. Afternoons on WRC television. The Muppets. Okay, there we go. There's some more Jim Henson. Inga, Jack Maggio, Mel Clement. And, okay, there we go. MCs, Mac McGarry and Willard Scott. There they are. Look at them. Wow. MCs. 12:15 to 3 o'clock. Tippy Stringer, who I believe passed away not too terribly long ago. Do you remember her obit? The Woman's Angle featuring Clean Up, Garden Up on WMAR Channel 2. These are, I guess, spring and summer kind of gardening shows, lawn pests. Well, the only lawn pest I have is Chris Plant. Sun Papers Television. They're on Channel 2. Okay, Pick Temple is going to be at the new SS Mount Vernon, Main Avenue and N Street on May 21st, 1955, with a children's sunlight cruise to Marshall Hall Amusement Park. I remember Marshall Hall. When I first moved here, I mean, didn't they used to have that? That place operated up through the 70s, didn't it? Marshall Hall Amusement Park, da-da-da-da, till it's dark, something like that. I remember they had a little jingle. I'm just showing my age here. WRC Footlight Theater, new 6 p.m. strip, City Detective, Man Behind the Badge, headline, The Lone Wolf Show, the Ray Milan Show. Wow. So anyhow, what are we? What's our time here? Oh gosh, we're at 11:05. Gotta put the plug on that one for anyhow. This is my the highlight of the week. You know, in media, we're looking at all the different media reporting for the Washington area. This is Fishbowl, DC, and this is, I think they really scooped everybody here. Betsy Rothstein once again with that $2 million $2 million defamation suit hanging over her head. She still manages scoop after scoop after scoop. And what's the big scoop that Fishbowl DC had? The Economist Group. A pipe broke in the kitchen over there at CQ Roll Call. That was a big story. No comments, no likes, no tweets, and no drudge links. Give that woman a raise. I'm out of focus. Erik Wemple. Erik Wemple did pretty well this week. He had lots of, got a lot of those Drudgian type people in. He got almost 2,600 comments for some the whole big thing about how some abortion doctor on trial in Philadelphia and how the Washington Post didn't cover it and did cover it, and then the righty media screaming bloody murder over that. So he got a lot of links over that, so that's cool. But the rest of it was kind of like, Erik Wemple, as long as he feeds into that Fox Newsy kind of crowd, he does pretty well with his hits. But otherwise, Z on TV, how did he do? David Zurawik, he did a big report on Julia Louis-Dreyfus doing season 2 of Veep. One comment. Hey, way to go. His thing on Mad Men, 10 whole comments. Wow. I like Veep. I do like Veep. I don't get HBO, but I did buy the first season of it, and I find it fascinating. I love the show, and I'm looking forward to if somebody wants to send me copies of it, wants to put the DVR and put it on a disc and send me it, and I'll take a look at it. HBO? Why doesn't HBO? I'm a TV reviewer. I'll review the damn show. Give me free Comcast. Give me free HBO. Huh? I mean, I'll review all that HBO shit. I will. Mad Men season 6 started last weekend. Wasn't too thrilled with the debut episode. I don't know. It's kind of slow, sluggish. Okay, where's it going? A lot of these episodic shows, as they get into their later seasons, they start to get self-indulgent and boring. I just hope, maybe it was just a sluggish episode, but I hope it's not going to be a sign of a sluggish, dull season for Mad Men. But, who knows? All right, folks, that's Dave TV for this 14th of April, 2013. Don't forget to help support the site. We really can use your support. So those memories you saw there, that's just a small stuff of what's on DCR TV plus a whole bunch. We got hundreds and hundreds of cool pics of local media and the memories. So do not forget to send us a few bucks in the mayo. Put us in your will. All right, folks. Thanks for watching Dave TV. Live long and prosper.